And now to the details. Business activities were on Monday grounded to a halt in Nigeria's federal capital, Abuja, as Nigerian labor unions embarked on a peaceful mass protest against what termed the outrageous hike in the electricity tariff, which took effect early this month. The protest, which kicked off from the Labour House at the Central Business Area, comprised of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Trade Union Congress, and several civil society groups carrying placards with various inscriptions such as "Don't increase electricity tariff, stop estimated billing, NERC and discuss, obey court order." The first point of call was the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, where the president of the NLC, Ayuba Waba, addressed the crowd, saying the time of taking people for granted is over. That billing all over the world is based on what you consume. He maintained that there must be a stop to the impunity, as a regulatory agency is expected to protect the interest of consumers, insisting that President Buhari must stand with the people as he promised Nigerians, and he must revisit the privatization of the power sector.
With the commission, because of the fact that the commission have colluded with the Transcos and the Discos and have increased tariff over and above what Nigerians can afford. Comment, how can we, in this hard economic situation, allow a situation where the tariff will be increased with about 65% on the average? Comment, this is outrageous. Why is it not possible to make meters available many years after the company had been privatized? Comment, this is part of the extended corruption that Mr. President must fight headlong.
Correspondent Folashade Abdusalami reports that even at the National Assembly, where the Senate President welcomed the protesters, the workers with their war songs reminded the legislature of the failure of the power sector privatization, asking them to either reverse it or make laws that will add value to the sector. The Senate President, while assuring them of interface with the executive for possible solutions, said the National Assembly will not support any policy at the detriment of the people.
We will consult with you, and we will agree where we have to agree. And where we agree, we will find the best solution. At the end of the day, whatever we do must be in the interest of the people.
And back here in Lagos, it was a disruption of vehicular movement at the Alausa end of the Awolowo Way in Ikeja, where Labour and the Civil Society Coalition staged a peaceful protest against the 45% increment in the electricity tariff. The protest terminated at the Ikeja Electricity Distribution Company, where the protesters condemned the government while singing solidarity songs. The NLC chairman, Lagos State Chapter, Comrade Ido Adelokun, stated that the purpose of the protest was to clamor for change in the newly proposed high electricity tariff.
I was now down because of electricity, because we are running on diesel. So, no investor, no new investor will ever come to a country where electricity is not regular, because they believe that using electricity is still more better for them than to continue to use diesel. So, and that is what we are asking, as we as workers. That is why we are arguing that there should be electricity.
Well, a legal practitioner also disclosed that the law entails that the government carries the people along and not just impose a decision on them.
Me to pay for a company that is private. It's not like you call that brick call and say, oh yeah, we want to increase whatever they are producing. Nigerians have to pay before they can improve on their product, and that is what we call consumer ambushment in marketing in section 76. Power Sector Reform Act of 2005 that says that every stakeholder must be involved before you can think of even increase. That's what we are expecting them to do, and I believe that the government of PMB will not disappoint the people that voted for him.